But King of the Sea starts next week, and then it goes for 3 weeks, and then after that, well, we've got Anchors Away Anaheim, and no offense, but I intend to be hanging out and partying it up on that Saturday and not streaming replays. Sunday, I'm looking to be flying home. So, sorry, but it'll be, I'll be releasing replays as we go. The replays that are recorded today will be released in the beginning of November. As always, please feel free to hit ! raffle to get in on the raffle. Yeah. 40 degrees where you are, Edge. Oh my goodness. And we got down there over the week, got down to 30s even, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I prefer warmer weather, so I probably shouldn't be living in Chicago, but oh well. I love this camouflage. Oh my goodness. Look at the detail on it. You know, I talked to you guys before about this. I never, you know, like I love flying around and looking at the ships and stuff, but I mean just look at the level of detail here and it's just wow. Like even looking at the turret here. Right? Like I don't know. Okay, I gotta get out of screenshot mode here. Hasn't rained where you are in weeks, huh, Andrew? That's interesting. It's been raining like all week long for me. Yes, Alzu, the giveaways are just for CC containers, and as usual, I'm going to prioritize people who have not won one yet. And then if we run out, then I'll just, you know, whatever. We'll figure it out. Planes have Wi-Fi. No, I'm not going to stream on my way home. That would be kind of rude to all the other passengers. As I'm streaming while I'm doing that. That'd be hilarious. Oh yeah, the Yamato, amazing story about it sinking. Amazing the amount of punishment it took. The fact that it took with it just about as many sailors that died in Pearl Harbor. You know, a lot of people say the atomic bombing in Hiroshima was America's response to Pearl Harbor. No, Pearl Harbor was not an attack on civilians. It was an attack on a military complex. Sure, civilians died. Hiroshima was an attack on civilians, alright? There's a little bit of a difference there. But when it comes to the Yamato, that's an attack on a military target, and yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, what a crazy loss of life. And think about the impact on a national scale. Just imagine if America, we lost an Iowa, and I know we had in the 80s a turret blew up, or if we lost the Enterprise or something in the war. Oof. Anyways, I should probably get to like explaining what's going on. So this is Standalone 97. He sent in this replay asking for some help with the Montana. Couple of things real quick. Looking at, we got premium consumables, which I like. Ramming flag, fire reduction flag, commander XP, regular XP, credits, credit reduction, consumable reload, repair booster, and secondary buff. Okay, not bad. The other ones to consider would be the anti-air flag would be a good one. You got the special camo, which is damn sexy, and all that good stuff. Okay. Now, let's talk about initial deployment. This is Sleeping Giant, and Sleeping Giant is notorious for punishing teams that don't work together. You need a group over on this side, you need a group over here. Anybody that goes in the mid is going to die. So this Yugumo, he's going to die. This Harakaze, he's going to die. Why? Because they went way too far ahead. Because you and the other ship, this isn't your fault. You guys are slower, and it takes you longer to get into the fight. The Zao, though, is in a nice spot to kind of support the Harakaze. The Des Moines is in a decent spot to support the Haragumo, but the problem with the Des Moines is, in that position here, it can get shot at by anything over here, this entire arc. Which means that just about any battleship that's got 16-inch guns is going to overmatch its bow, cause a lot of damage. So, I would much rather see a Des Moines over here. The Zhao is currently sitting where Des Moines should be. The Zhao should be over here. So he's misplaying a little bit. You and the Frederick are trying to get into the battle to do something to help, which is much appreciated. You've seen the Grozovoy, you've popped your scout plane, you're going to try to blab him. You've got a Minotaur you can shoot as well. Let's get in and see what happens. Oh look, the Kaze died. Elzu, yeah, go ahead and post a link, it's all good, man. Miso Thorny, it's pretty easy to slow down replays. You hit the end key to stop the action. Although keep in mind the action never completely stops. You hit the insert key to speed it up slightly, and that allows you to move the camera around, that sort of thing. Hit the home key to go right back to normal speed. You can hit the delete key to incrementally slow down. You can hit the insert key to continue speeding up. All that good stuff. Alright, unfortunately your scout plane got whacked by the Grozovoy, but whatever. This is a good Grozovoy. KSE is a good clan. Cage Acheron, I think I've played against him before. This is obviously a top tier game with the tier 10 matchup. Your biggest threats are going to be the Kitakaze, Kagero, maybe the Grozovoy because of his 10-kilometer torps, and there goes the Zhao. Nope, wow. Yeah, Ender, I thought, ooh, nice. Nice Citadel in the Montana. I thought it was a good idea to pop the scout plane. You want to try to get to help the team, and that's exactly what Standalone is trying to do here. Unfortunately, you can't prevent a ship from running in and YOLO dying, but it is what it is. I do like that if you look at the minimap here, we've got the Des Moines trying to help kill the Grozovoy. There goes the Zhao. We knew that was going to happen with a battleship and all that coming. So, see that Des Moines? That Des Moines is playing in the proper Des Moines spot. It's very difficult to dig out a Des Moines right there. Alright, good. So Dynamis takes out the Grozovoy cage over there. He's probably going to get killed by the Republic. If I'm the Des Moines, I'm going full speed ahead and just YOLO charging the Republic with the intent of ramming.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Henri is in a bad spot. Yagumo got out of the mid and now he's trying to help out over on the flank. That's fine. But see, now the Des Moines now he's playing Ringer on the island. That could be a safe bet if nobody can shoot him as he comes around. So it's going to be on you, Stand, to keep the Montana and the Minotaur focused on you, as well as the Des Moines, and not on the enemy Des Moines. 15k salvo, not bad at all. Montana is a pretty nice ship. It's got the 4 triple turrets, so it's kind of like Iowa in that. But the 4th turret really does help. Oh, Des Moines. Okay, good. Your reload is just about up. You can whack him. I would be aiming... Okay, you're expecting him to turn more. You shot 1 to see where it goes. Okay. Gotta get those others out quickly, though. And I would be throttling up and turning now. Nice! 30k salvo on that Des Moines. You need to be throttling up, and at this point, you need to be going here. If you want to support this flank, you need to get to here. Yep, Ender, I agree. Reversing there didn't really help do too much. Okay, you can aim at the Republic now. You can probably hit him with a couple shots, maybe. It's unfortunate you're down 4-2 already, but okay. The bow is over here, so you need to be... Yeah, there you go. And of course, he disappears right when you get a shot. I hate when that happens. Oh well, that island will never fight back, right? Now, hopefully the Massachusetts is able to do some work on the Des Moines. Or, yeah, the Des Moines and the Republic. There's the Des Moines. Now, I need to be... You should be thinking about... Okay, good. Scout plane. If you got a shot on the Republic, take it. Get him off the board. There you go. Nope, you don't. Go back up. Yeah, there you go. It's like you read my mind, man. Okay, okay, come on up. Kitty cat wants to join me. No, he's lobbing it right over the island. Love it. Come on. There you go. Okay, Republic coming out. Time for him to die too. Boink. Nice. Okay, good. So, a little bit slow to react, but the instincts in general are pretty good here. I'm liking what I'm seeing. And yes, there is an M trick. You can mash the M key to go to the map and stuff like that. It's a little disorientating, and to be quite honest, if he's got the scout plane up, that does the same that M does, but better. So, I don't mind him doing that. I think that's good use. Common thing too, by the way, I like to wait an extra second after that terrain hit indicator comes off. You can see he lost one of the shells right there. That terrain indicator trolls me so hard when I play. Okay, do not go into A. Do not go into A. At this point, you need to be here. You need to be working here. Why? Because if you go into A, then these guys simply have to angle away from you and that's it. If you go down south, you put southern pressure on them, that causes them to have to react to you and not just aim to this general area. So this, to me, is a misplay. You need to be heading south. Yeah, your DPM, huh? Okay, good. Now you're kind of seeing that this is what you need to be doing. Alright. Now you're spotted for a second there by a ship that's probably a destroyer in the mid. Another good reason why it's a bad idea to go into A right now. Pro tip, go to 1/2 to have the tightest turn. As you can see, where Mr. Stand is doing exactly that. And that's going to allow him to make the turn out. It's a very tight turn. A lot of people wouldn't expect him to make that turn, but he did. Alright. Little bit... You let off on the rudder just a little bit too early. Oh well. But see now, had you been going south, you'd be here right now, you'd have a shot on that Minotaur. Or, and then of course a wild Neptune appears. So you've got a beautiful flank shot on that. Never mind. The turning circle, it depends. For some ships it's 3/4, for some it's a half. It's basically right around there. So rule of thumb to me is if I'm at 3/4 I switch to half to turn sharper. If I'm at half I could increase to 3/4 to turn sharp. It just depends on the ship. I mean, it's a decent point. He's not running Concealment Expert, but obviously he hasn't really needed it in this battle. Alright, enemy Montana coming up. Now you have to play this very carefully. With the way the Minotaur is moving, you have to not let the Minotaur get to your flank. And broadside, that's not punished. Hate when that happens. Alright, Minotaur is turned around, so you don't have to worry about him anymore. Henri is there to support you against the Minotaur. So at this point, just focus the Montana, and you got those broadside shots, take them. Yes, Concealment Expert does mean that you're able to get closer to the action. And generally speaking, this battle, he didn't really have an option to get closer to the battle. I think he's playing as close as he could be, regardless. But you're right. In general, he could be able to get closer in a general battle. Watch out for that pagoda, because that will block shots, I think, right? Oh, Henri, don't die. Don't die, Henri. Huh? And you bounced. Oh, well. Why is he not shooting HE? Well, but until this point, the Montana was not angling towards him. So he's shooting AP right now, hoping to get a little bit of a pen. Yes, he could switch to HE. But watch this. See, he still got 8,500 by aiming a little bit high and hitting in the superstructure. So the important thing to remember is that AP penetration damage is only... Oh god, is it 50% or 33% healable? I don't remember which one. Versus HE and versus fire damage that you could start with HEs, that's going to be more like 100% healable. So generally speaking, doing AP is going to do more permanent damage. Alright, 50%, thank you. I don't have the wiki right up in front of me, although it's a great source of finding information out about this game. Don't shoot there because the island says no. Look at the Donskoy! Look at the Donskoy. You've got a beautiful shot on the Donskoy, even the Alsace. A little bit of target fixation here, trying to help your team out. You're taking that kind of a risk shot here. And, oh my goodness, if you had just waited a second! 1 second! I hate when that happens. And that island has been citadeled.
Torpedoes, direct front.
DCP would be a good idea now.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Nice hit!
Dead ahead. Enemy destroyer foundered.
You saw... Oh, no, you're still holding it. Okay, DCP now. You know it's not going to hit. Okay, see, he was holding his DCP because he figured there'd be another set of torpedoes coming his way. That's very smart. Keep in mind, though, with an American ship, you've got 20 seconds of immune time. You could have popped that DCP maybe 5 to 10 seconds earlier and saved yourself some fire and flood burning. Alsace, nice.
The ship is on fire.
And at this point, you're just going to go down. So, there it is. Well, you know, this is a classic example of the team just falls apart. So, what could we do to fix it? Guys in chat, feel free to chime in. My thinking on the matter is, you know, you did your part. Clearly, you did your part. I would like to see maybe some communication with the team. If you kind of know what you're looking for, stuff like that, you know, do that, and then go from there. Beyond that, maybe just that one part where you almost went an A and then took out, you've lost some valuable time there. Yeah, flank quicker. Yep, that's really it. I can't think of too much else. There wasn't anything like catastrophic to you. Okay, right. So reversing at the beginning instead of trying to push around there. True. Now, here's the tough part, and I've seen this in my own games like today. When you have teammates that are hell bent on getting someplace and not even slowing down, there's only so much you can do. And you have to be careful because if you try to get in to help them, you get baited into getting killed yourself. So, yes, stop reversing there is a good idea, but at the same time, like, I'm thinking I can understand why he did that. Wife aggro, nice name. Alright guys, it's time to draw. And I need to check my list here of people who won already. And